Hello everybody, and welcome back to some Feed the Beast Sky Odyssey. Took me a minute to remember what I was playing. Anyways, how you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. So, last episode, we made our matter fabricator. This episode, we are going to work on giving it the scrap that it needs in order to start producing UU matter. Now, since last episode, I haven't really done a whole heck of a lot. I have hooked up our tier 5 void ore miner. We're getting Atheum. That's what we need. That will get us to our tier 6. We'll be able to finish those quests wherever they might be. The tier 6 solar array. I don't know if there was any other ones. Yeah, we've got all the tier 6 ones that we need to do. And then I have been working on our power flowers here. Last we finished, we were at the Mark 12s, I believe it was. I have made some Mark 13s. I have made the white ones, the Mark 14s, and I have one of the Mark 15s, which is the faded flower. These things are expensive. 9.4 trillion EMC. But we are, if you look up here, you can see we're generating 44 billion EMC a tick. So we've got that under control. So, on to today's business. I have built us a platform down below. We're going to... I just messed up. Dang it. Got us a platform down below. We're going to fill this with recyclers. That's what we need to make scrap. I've got these feral lanterns up here because if not, mobs would spawn down here. It's actually dark, which kind of sucks, but I didn't want to do torches, and I haven't got into the glowstone yet. So, recyclers. That is what we need. That is what we need to learn to spell. Recyclers pretty easy to make. We need dirt, iron, glowstone, and a compressor. We should be able to make tons of these. Matter of fact, we're going to make tons of these. Why did that? I could have swore we made 2 stacks of those. Oh, because I did. Never mind. I know what I did. Put the recyclers in there. We want compressors. Beautiful. We've got tons of compressors. Alright, so we need to complete that quest. Recycler got. We got 4,000 coins. We've got, where are we up? We're up to 200,000 again. We need to work on this. We really do. I don't know when, but we need to. Alright, so these machines, they take power from the top. We're going to more or less line these things up all the way down through here. Try to get as much scrap going as possible so we can generate as much UU matter as possible. I'm not playing on a server, so we've got to try to do as much as we can while we can leave this thing running. We should have room for one more set here. One more. We'll start with this, and then we will go from there and see how goes it. Alright, so this All nice, neat. I don't know if we can just straight up, I don't think we can just straight up hook these up. No, I wish we could. I really do. It would make life a lot simpler. So first things first, we need to get these all powered. And in order to power these things, we need some kind of EU power. And we need tier 1 EU power. So we're going to have to make some more bat boxes. I don't think there's any other way of transferring EU in this pack. Alright, yeah, no, I don't see anything that's going to help us out. So, bat box it is. We need this one. I didn't think we were going to be able to do that. Alright, so I've got to do some crafting. We're going to need to make these batteries. Oh. Man, I was hoping we wouldn't have to do all this. Alright, so I need to make some tin cables. Actually, we could do, well, metal former. Is there another way? I was hoping there was something from Tech Reborn. Something that we could use that was faster. Let's see here. Industrial Centrifuge rolling machine. I'm gonna bet that will help us out. Let's make one of these and see about doing that. So in order to make it, we need 2 compressors. 1, 2. Easy enough. After that, we should have put recyclers in there. There we go. Rolling machine. Let's have a look at this. Does this need... It does not need anything. Alright, so what exactly does this thing do? Makes plates. Does everything except what we want it to do. Dang it. Alright, so that means I've got to spend some time getting us a bunch of... We need to make about at least 3. I may make 6 of these bat boxes. We're going to need a bunch of the cabling that is tier 1, because we don't want this stuff to explode. So cable, or the tin cable, is what we need. So not really hard to do, just a little bit time consuming. So let's get that stuff done, and then I will be right back. Alright, we're back. So I've got everything hooked up, ready to go. Everything's got power. So next up for business is we're going to need a ton of item conduits. Let's get that going. We're going to need a few EMC links. How many rows do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. So basically what we want to do is we're going to set this thing up to do a row at a time. Let's get a conduit probe. One of these. We want to set these things to extract on brown, always active, and we're going to insert on green. That way we should be able to input and export out of the same spot. So let's set this to copy and paste. There we go. Oop. All of those are done. We want to set a EMC link up. We'll set the EMC links up down here. We want this set to extract, always active. Let us get some cobblestone. And that is filling these up. Are they filling all of them up? No, that's not very fast. Let us get some speed upgrades. Let's see how that does. So that's filled up. That one's running. That one's running. That one's running. Oh yeah. Looks like we're going right on along here. Beautiful. Alright, so our next bit of business is we need to get all of this to here. So we're extracting on brown. We want to insert on brown. And we'll just run these cables over here. There we go. So now this should be generating. Oh, it's not pulling out. Oh, don't tell me it's not going to pull out the top two. It is not. Alright, so we can make ejector upgrades. Let's try that. We may have to get a bit creative. So we need an electric motor. We need... That's not going to work. Let's see. Do I have... I do. What are we missing? Oh, we're missing iron. Get some iron out of here. Iron. There is a handful of coils. There is us a motor. There's 4 motors. What are we missing? 10 plates. That's easy enough to take care of. 10 plates. Let's just go ahead and make one to see if this will work. If it does, I've got a lot of these to sit and make. Now that says ejector upgrade. That is a fluid ejector upgrade. Dang it. Oh, that's even better. Because that we can make right here. Extract, always active. It's still not pulling out. Dang it. Alright, so now I got to figure out which side pulls out of this. See if it's the bottom. Let's do that. Extract, always active. Since we've got that up there as brown, we'll put that on brown. And nothing. Let's grab a crate and let's see if we're getting anything out of this now. Insert. No. Oh wait, it's not going to because we've got insert on brown. Sweet. Alright, so setting it up to the top, not going to work. Will this still pull out if we take the ejector upgrade? It will. Alright, so now we know where we've got to go. Let's make sure that this scrap will work in this, and then I will get this all set up to go. Beautiful. Alright, so that's what I've got to do. I've got to run cables underneath this, and then we will, well, I got to run cables. I've got to get all of this set up to where we are getting cobblestone everything, and then we will be back. Alright, we are back. We've got UU matter, or not UU matter, but we got all of our recyclers set up and producing scrap. Now, if there was one thing I could do different than what I've got right here, and there's a possibility that I may still go and do this, is that our bottleneck is power. Every once in a while, a few of these will run out of power, especially down here on this end. But for the most part right now, we are producing scrap at a pretty good pace. This was not a hard setup to do. It really wasn't. I put maybe 20 minutes into this all right here, which means that we can just keep adding to this if we really wanted to. So our next bit of business is we're going to need a storage drawer. Guess we should have just grabbed a drawer. There we go. That should let's see here. We want this set to auto output to this side. This one to auto output to this side. Auto output to that side. This one auto output, and this one to auto output. So that means we will get, that's the wrong thing. This will just keep filling this thing up. And there we go. So I don't think there is, let's go ahead and claim that. There's $2,900. So we still got one more Tech Reborn machine that we need to make. Now, as far as fluids, we need to get 50 buckets of UU matter, and I think that is, yeah, that's it. As far as there's no repeatable quest for UU matter. But we do need UU matter for a couple of things. One, this assembling machine. We got to make this U matter, which the U matter is what we're going to use to make the TARDIS generator, which generates a ton of power. A ton. That is a great big machine that's not going to show us what we need, but yeah, we've still got a lot of work to do before we get to that point. But as far as this, we can actually should be able to change this into the industrial craft UU matter with the industrial centrifuge, which, didn't we make one of those? Industrial centrifuge. And we should have what are those things called? Empty cell. Stack of these. Alright, so now, how many UU matter does it take to do one of these? Well, I guess we'll find out right quick. Let's throw those in there. Let's throw one UU matter in there. We got one UU matter cell. Now with this cell, we can put it into a compressor and get the Tech Reborn, not Tech Reborn, Industrial Craft UU matter. But we also need to get, okay, that is one bucket. So we can actually do this quest right quick. So we need 49 more. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's throw, that's not what I wanted. Don't tell me that that did that. Okay. Let's go ahead and put these in here. We're going to need to get a tank. This tank will work just fine. That's not going to work just fine. But I tell you what we can do. We can get us one of, what are these things called? Task screens. Task screen, there we go. Alright, so task. We want this set to that's for the finale. Alright, so this one, that's what we want. We want input only. I think that's set to true. And close. Wait, is that what we have these things set to? Input false. Okay. Input is false. Exit out of that. Alright, so we've got that set. Let's see if we can just... Alright, so that is going to do that. Actually, I probably could just... Nope, can't do that. Alright, so let me get all of these emptied out, and then I will be right back. Alright, we are almost there. There we go. Quest complete. Our 50 buckets of UU matter. That is beautiful. That's going to give us $6,900, or not 69 coins. I don't know why I call it dollars. And that is awesome. So, we've got UU matter. Like I said, this is working fairly efficiently. I don't know how much of this. I do know. Let's take a look at quest. Quest. Finale. We do need 1,000 buckets. So we are going to need 1,000 of these. We're a tenth of the way there, and we've been doing this for 30 minutes. Not even that. So it shouldn't take long to get that. Once we get that, we can do this quest and have that quest complete, and then we can work on the rest of this. It looks like we actually need the... Let's see here. I need one of those. Uses. This for that. Which this. So it looks like we're going to actually have to get, I think, this piece right here in order to do this. Or is it that? Or is it just one of those? If it's just one of the no use, we can... I tell you what, let's try that right quick. Let's throw one of these in here. Let's get... That's a compressor, ain't it? It is. Let's get us another bat box. I think I've got a couple of them left in here. Beautiful. I do. Let's place that there. That's going to get power. Let's get one of these. Let's put this in here. And let's... Really? That can go away, that can go away. How close are we? We're almost ready to get another one of those. So there is our UU matter. So this with this. Assembly machine. That we've actually got to buy. It's alright, we can do that. Because it's not that expensive. Let's just throw it down right there. It's got power. So let's throw that and that. Looks like it's only going to take just a second here for this to... Okay, yeah, that's not going to work. We're going to actually have to get, I guess, this or that. One of those two in order to do this. So, that's alright. We've got... Does that have EMC? No. We're ready to go. So, we got UU matter taken care of. Like I said, get 1,000 of these. We'll get that last quest turned in, and then we'll just concentrate on getting everything together to power the generator and go from there. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.